In today's video, we're hunting down the white-tailed deer, and my objective is to get my very first deer. But that's easier said than done. I'm going to have to push myself to the limits by waking up early in the morning and sometimes in a rush going after school in pursuit of that dream deer. Let's get in today's amazing video. Alright guys, so right now I'm getting ready to go down and finish taking care of my chickens, but kind of bored this evening. I think I've really got a good dose of the deer fever. I'm really wanting to get in. I'm gonna go in towards the spot that we set up and feeding at. We only got a picture of 2 does. I'm just going in there and set for a couple hours, a few hours or something. Just wait, see if I can get a deer to come in. Hopefully it does. Today is like October the 15th, I think. Maybe 16th, I'm not exactly sure. I don't keep track of dates much. But we're gonna get these animals done. Since I don't have no arrows right now at the moment for my compound, I'm probably gonna be going in with my crossbow. Well, it's not really my crossbow, but it's in the house, so I'm gonna use it. Hopefully there's a deer in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all something that you all may not know about, but when it comes to deer hunting in Kentucky, there's a tag for a antlered deer or an antlerless deer. It doesn't specify buck or doe, it just says antlered deer or antlerless deer. Believe it or not, does can have antlers. It's very rare. Look it up on Google. It's factual, it's real. And then, like I said, antlerless deer, a buck and a really young buck, called button buck, they don't have antlers, but they got knobs starting, or just little spikes barely starting out. It's not visible, so it technically counts as a antlerless deer. That's why it's not really called buck or doe in Kentucky. It's antlered deer or antlerless deer. So today, just gonna try out that spot, see if something will just come in during daylight. I doubt it, because the pictures that we got of the 2 does are at night, but you never know. The corn may be actually bringing some of them deer in, unless it was eaten up. Hopefully no dogs scare the deer off, but when we get in that spot, we'll have to be a little bit more quiet. But as for now, I'm gonna get these chickens done, and then I'm gonna go in the house and gear up and head out the door and hopefully get on this deer. Got up here to about where the chicken coop is, and I didn't have the string to pull back the bow. I don't know why I'm being so quiet. I'm not even near the deer spot right now, but I'm just trying to be careful. I'm gonna go back down there and get that cord so I can cock the bow back, so I can just go ahead and just be ready for an arrow in case a deer pops in. So other than that, I should be ready. I put the scent remover on. I wish I would have found the face paint. Don't know where it is right now. But I think we should be good right now, because where I'm sitting, it's pretty dark and covered area. I have plenty of cover, but the deer, the only thing about them that give them cover, where we're feeding at, used to be an old pond that's filled in. It's a lot of cattails and pond weeds just growed up, and there's a lot of small trees and brush, thorns growing up in there. That's about all the cover they got. I can see a trail. I don't know if it's their trail or the trail where Alex and Noah's been in, but where I'm gonna be hunting at, maybe I'm gonna be on top of the hill, at the edge of the hill, and the corn pile will probably be 10 or 15 yards out in front of it. I'm gonna get everything lined out and figure out, and then I'm gonna go head out on the hill and see if I can get at least a doe or a buck, maybe. I'm not sure. We've only got pictures once or twice, and that's about it. I got the cord here. Gonna take it up here, get everything fixed up and ready to go, and we're gonna try to head out the mountains. Someone gave me advice to walk up on top here at this swag in the mountains, sit there, because they're coming off there, is what I was told. I really want to go where the corn pile is, But it might be better for me to just sit there and wait. I really don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. It's just getting to that spot. It's gonna cost me a lot of trouble, a lot of time. I've only got 2 hours right now. I'm gonna go up here on this trail, walk on this hillside until I get to that slag. I'm gonna sit there. Because I'm about 100% sure that them dogs are not in right now at the corn pile. So let's go. I got through the hard part pretty good. Just hopefully I can get to this slag. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't know exactly where to sit. I hope that I'm going to the right spot. Because even though I've been in these mountains many times, I know it gets kind of confusing. But the trail is just ahead of me up here. I'll get back with you when I'm at the hunt spot. I know I said I'd get you back to the spot, but I'm not quite here yet. But I'm on the trail that people walk on, and deer must be walking on it too. Because as you can see, that line of leaves that just so gently comes off this hill looks just like a deer trail. If you look at it that way, they're walking and they're breaking off into this trail, either going this way, which is I highly doubt that, because the trail's pointing this way. And I don't know if it's the same deer or not. I don't know what they're doing, but it looks just like a deer trail. I thought I seen something like they may have scraped. I didn't believe it, but I don't know. I really don't know what they're doing. I just know them 2 does have come down to our spot. Hopefully I can catch them if they're not in already, which they shouldn't be. But we gotta walk in here. When I got to the hunting spot, I kind of realized that the trees had grown up since the last time I've been around that spot, which means there wasn't really any good shooting lanes. There was just places where I could probably squeeze the arrow through. At this point, I was just hoping something would come through. Okay guys, it's currently maybe 7 o'clock right now. Last time I looked, it was 6:59. I'm gonna get my arrow off this bow and get out of here. I don't want to spook these deer if they're coming in now. It's too late, I got school in the morning. Can't get a deer right now. Maybe I'll catch it this weekend or something. Guys, I know I didn't video us getting over here, but it finally happened. The buck came in and I nailed him. We found the arrow. I nailed him. It looked like a 4-point, but still, it was my first buck. Hopefully he goes down. He acted like he was going to go down. This is awesome. Alright guys, so I'm going to take a quick break from the video to explain some things. So that buck that I got, we didn't find him. The trail started dying out. It was good at first, and then it started getting very, very small. It got dark on us. The trail wasn't good. We couldn't find him. We know it was a good shot. It was enough to dispatch him, but unfortunately we didn't get him, which is very, very upsetting. But just had to explain that. I couldn't video a lot because I was having trouble with some content creating and all that. Just having issues. YouTube don't like hunting and fishing videos, so I was trying to be careful of how I done it. I want to do it the best way I can, and I finally figured it out. Why there wasn't much videoing towards the end, just me talking to you and telling you. But let's get back into today's video. All right, guys, first day of rifle season. Got big news. I literally dispatched a 10-pointer buck. My papa also killed a buck. Alex shot a buck. They unfortunately didn't find it, but doubled up. I went to go find Jace. He was supposed to be out here waiting on us, but I stopped and turned around. I put in the video the pictures, but the tracks of this bear was huge, and I'm by myself on this road with a gun. I had a family member with me, but I just walked down the road just to find Jace for a minute. I turned around quick. I'm not risking running into a mama bear or any bear. Let's go back here to the deer. All right, guys, we're out here at Jace's house, but we're gonna cook up some of that deer. I think it's tenderloin or backstrap. What we're cooking up. So yeah, my papa dispatched a buck there. We're gonna, let's see all the seasoning you got there. Y'all can hopefully see that there. What's this one right here?
Kent Rollins.
Kent Rollins, that's what that is right there, guys. I know you really can't see me, but it's that yellow stuff. But
oh wait, this one right here.
Oh, yeah, that's what?
I forget what that is.
Oh, we don't know what that yellow stuff is. But we're gonna cook us some deer, eat it, then we're gonna here in a little bit get ready and go to church. So I'll see you when the food gets done. Alright, so
Man, it's good.
we're trying out the deer meat. It's really good. Jake's done a really good job cooking it. Gosh, that's awesome.
Man, it is good.
I don't know if I've ever had deer meat cooked that way.
It's just a little bit tough.
Yeah.
That's not even in the game.
Man, this is awesome.
That's really good. You got a recipe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the best one.
Was that tenderloin?
Yeah. I wish it was more tender. But that other one will be more tender probably.
Yeah. Are you cooking it whole? Oh, that'll be good right there.
Man, that's good.
Stuff. All right. So I'm gonna give you all a good recap of how I got my deer. So he came in. The person who was with me said, "Get ready, Nate. He's coming in. It's a big buck." And I looked through the scope. I seen him. Took me a little bit to see him. He was all over the place. There would have been 3 does that had come in before. He was hot on their trail. This is opening day of the rifle season. And he came in and was just all over the place. He was on a rabbit trail trying to find them does. And so he went out. We sprayed some of the doe scent. And he came back in. Now, this is the part where it gets a little sketchy. So, I don't know if it was the same buck that came back in. Because, and there's multiple reasons, and I'll get into that. This deer came in quick. A little too quick for the deer that had just walked off. If it was the same deer, he was really fast. Which I'm pretty sure it was the same deer. But I also have my reasons to believe that there was 2 bucks in there. And they may have been fighting. Or had just hit and then one of them backed off. He came back and eventually he got in front of us. We almost had to yell at this deer to get him to stop. He was hot on the doe's trail. He was going in the right direction. We got him to stop. He was quartering behind some brush. I just couldn't take the shot. Well, he goes up and does the same thing and quarters behind a bunch of brush. So I'm like, well, it's now or never. So I done what needed to be done. Dispatched the deer. We found him really good, but he had a nick on his nose where it looked like he had been fighting with another buck. That's how that's one reason why I assume it was may have been another deer, another big buck that came through. This deer looked like he was about 3 years old or 3.5. It was almost mature. So he was a 10 point. We believe, we haven't scored him yet. We believe he'll be between 130 in the 130 and 140 range, in between there. He's at the taxidermist right now. We're going to get a European mount. I'm going to put a picture in the European mount that I'm going to get. I'm going to show you guys what that one looks like. And yeah, that's kind of just a little story of how I got my deer. That was my first one ever that I ever got. I'm very excited about that, and I couldn't be more happier. That's a giant for a person's first deer. That's very exciting, and I'm very glad that I got that. Now I'm still going to do hunting videos. Alex actually got him a deer too. Hopefully Jace can get him one. Jace is trying pretty hard right now. Hopefully he can get him one. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for all of you who are watching and are subscribed, thank you for watching all my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.